What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. What's up, Diana? Y'all come on in. What's up, Malcolm? Y'all come on in. We're gonna get started in a second. What's up, D? What's up, Dorothy? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. We'll get started in a second. What's up, Daniel? We'll give him another minute, y'all, and we'll get started. We'll give him another minute and we'll get started. All right. How about we begin? They rolling in. We're gonna get started. What's up, Alexis? What's up, Rodnetta? Now, this lecture is kind of unique. This one is called Empathic Codes. Let's discuss the alchemical secrets of the three types of empaths. Now, first and foremost, what is empathy? Let's start there. Empathy is actually an electromagnetic pulse that discharges out of your heart chakra. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's called empath. It's the path of electromagnetism. You see what I'm saying? But it discharges out of your heart chakra and your electromagnetic body as a whole. You see what I'm saying? So, an empath is a person who has a huge amount of electromagnetism already stored up inside of their body due to over the aeons. You see what I'm saying? You stored up a certain amount of energy in your body. Now, starseeds come to the planet with this energy way higher than most. We are basically demigods. You see what I'm saying? Demigods. So demigods are beings who are born in a half-conscious state. And all you need is a little bit more esoteric knowledge to upgrade to that true conscious state. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Devarian? What's up, Brandon? So that's all you need to upgrade to that true conscious state. So that's what empathy is. Empathy is literally the electromagnetic pulse that emits from your electromagnetic body. You see what I'm saying? Bioelectricity and biomagnetism. And an empath is one who has huge amounts of this electromagnetism already stored up inside of them. You see what I'm saying? So living in that half conscious state, waiting to get their hands on this, waiting to awaken their alarm clock to set inside of them so they can get their hands on this esoteric knowledge and begin to upgrade to full consciousness, which is full God status and beyond. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what empathy is. That's what an empath is. An elder soul, as they call, old souls. You see what I'm saying? Now, we're going to branch off into the types of empath. There are three major types. You have the physical empath, the mental/emotional empath, and you have the soul empath. Now, the physical empath is, I'm going to start off with that one first. The physical empath is like your warriors. You see what I'm saying? Your war guys. You see what I'm saying? Your Jedi, your samurai, your ninjas, your martial artists, your monks, Shaolin monks. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Your bodybuilders, your athletes, and so on and so forth. Those are the physical empath, and they upgrade to their Jedi energy. So what's the purpose of a physical empath? The purpose of a physical empath is to bring balance to the force. That's what it's all about. Now, what color frequency does the physical empath exude? Red, because each empath is represented by the three primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. Now, next we'll go with emotional empath, which is on this planet the majority of empaths. They are emotional or mental empath. Why? Because Earth is an emotional and mental place, because it's the heart chakra, which is a high. So of course, naturally, there's a high level of emotional energy on this planet. So now, emotional empaths upgrade to psychics, oracles, fortune tellers, healers, and various other aspects of them. You see what I'm saying? And their whole goal is to heal the nations. That's what they're here to do. That's why they become counselors. That's why they become sociologists, psychologists, so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? They're here to heal the nations. And they channel the raw emotional energy, because the physical empath channels the raw life force energy. You see what I'm saying? So they channel the raw emotional and mental energies of the planet through them. And so they can embody any being on the planet. And so a lot of their abilities are what? Mental. Think the Uchiha clan. You see what I'm saying? The Sharingan, clairvoyance, hypnotism, hypnotism, mind control. Let's see here, a few other abilities that they have. Genjutsu, illusionary techniques. They can create illusions with their minds if they so choose to. They can do, see through time and space. They can see forward, which is clairvoyance. They can see backwards, which is retrovoyance. You know, they can do amazing things in that department. You see what I'm saying? And of course, they can embody any being on this planet and live as them to deeply understand them on a deeper level. What's up, Anna? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So this was going on here. This was going on here. So that's the so most of the time in a video game they would usually be the healer archetypes. You see what I'm saying? The oracles. You see what I'm saying? The psychics. The mediums, I guess you could say, another name for them. The gypsies, another aspect of them. The gypsies. Oh, okay. So that's the role they're usually playing. Now the third one, and their color is blue, by the way, blue. You know, their mental energy, blue. Although my empath is physical, you know, I decided to wear blue for this lecture because that's the frequency I just felt was going. Boom. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So next you have the soul empath. Now their color is yellow. Now, what's so special about the soul empath? What makes them so powerful? What makes them so powerful? Well, the soul empath is your magi. You see what I'm saying? They upgrade to necromancers. You see what I'm saying? The wizards, the sorcerers, they into you know, they into all the magic, the wizardry. Think Harry Potter. You see what I'm saying? Think Harry Potter. You know, they into spellcraft. They into ritual. They into incantations. They into speaking shit into existence. And what they channel the soul energies of the planets through them. You see what I'm saying? They channel the soul energy of the planet through them. And that's what makes them fucking monsters. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So they born with a high level of what they call mana, soul energy. You see what I'm saying? Mana. Now for the emotional empath, it's usually called psi, P-S-I, a high level of mental energy or psychic energy. You see what I'm saying? Alexis, yes, you have all three, Alexis. You have all three, but your life path usually aligns you with one naturally, and you usually develop the other two on the side. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So yes, you can't have you already have all three, but you usually align towards one or the other. You see what I'm saying? Naturally, and you have to develop the natural one first to unlock the other, to grow and develop the other two, because you know it started at home first. You see what I'm saying? So now, what was I? The soul empath. Now, what's their job? Their whole objective is to literally raise the dead. You see what I'm saying? Resurrect the dead. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So their whole objective is to resurrect the dead here. So since their whole objective is to resurrect the dead, they bring you back to life with their teachings. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of our previous teachers were soul empath, like Bobby Hemmett, you know, Brother Panic, soul empaths. Yeah, you could tell, because their teachers is always more occult, more mystical than most. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Whereas a Jedi teach it to you in a more of a martial way, and the psychic will teach you in more of a counseling type of way. They'll be counseling you. Where the magi, the wizard, it'll be more occult. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They'll be more ritualistic with them. So if we was talking about a video game, they'll be your wizards, your black mages, your white mages, and whatever mages, other mages, you're transforming to. So that's what's going on here. So those are the three types of empath, and their color is yellow, of course, red, blue, and yellow. And I'm gonna get to those in a second. You see what I'm saying? Why they are so important? Why the RBY and is so important? You see what I'm saying? So these archetypal empaths are very important because we are embodying one of the three at all times. You see what I'm saying? And we have the other two that we'll develop over time. You see what I'm saying? So it's very important to know which one you are so that you can begin to develop the abilities in that area. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Rose? What's up, Joe? So that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. And the stronger you become in your natural empathy, the more the other two will begin to activate. Now, the more you tap into your natural empath, the more abilities you unlock. Because empathy is a gateway ability. You see what I'm saying? It opens the doors to all your other abilities. Like, say, for example, a physical empath would be a natural telekinetic. You see what I'm saying? Because their abilities are force abilities. So that shit you see in Star Wars, the Jedi, those force abilities, they already have those. Whereas a psychic's ability will be more mental. You know, they're the counselors, they're the healers. They can heal you up, patch you up, counsel you. Don't get me wrong, they'll fuck you up too now. They'll fuck you up too, but they'll heal you for more, but that's their main purpose, to heal you. You see what I'm saying? So that's their objective. And of course, the wizard, you know, they'll cast a spell at you, and they'll put a spell on you at any given moment. Fucking with them, cause they'll walk in ritual. See what I'm saying? They'll walk in ritual. So that's what you got going on here. That's what you got going on, and it's very important. You see what I'm saying? That you know these things. So, what's so important about these? What are they trying to do? Well, red, blue, and yellow triggers the gamma energy, and I'm gonna get into that in just a second. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because there's an alchemy going on here. There's a purpose for these empaths. You see what I'm saying? There's a purpose for these energies to hit the planet, and why we have these empathies. That we're doing something with this. There's a process going on that we're transforming into, and that's what this lecture is about. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because we're here to create new forms of alchemy in the age of information. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Rachel? You see what I'm saying? So let us begin here. Let us begin here. Now, like I said, the primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, equal black. You see what I'm saying? When you mix them together again, they become black. Black on the electromagnetic spectrum is what? Gamma, which is here. The gamma ray. You see what I'm saying? The gamma and X-ray. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Gamma and X-ray. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the primary colors produce. You see what I'm saying? They produce the gamma energy. They're producing gamma energies, and how does that affect the planet? Consciousness is usually beta. You know, you got beta. The brain waves is beta, alpha, I think sigma, and delta, right? And then you got REM sleep. Well, you come from out the REM sleep. We're coming out that REM sleep that we've been in that state of unconsciousness into delta, which is sleep state, into sigma, which is like meditative state, and then to alpha state, which is trance state, on up to beta state, which is consciousness. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's a level higher than beta, which is gamma state, which is you, which is super consciousness. You see what I'm saying? That's you when you're using all 100% of your brain power or mind power. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the world is going towards. You see what I'm saying? So now everybody's been, we've been at 45 to 60 hertz as far as the mass consciousness, right? The Schumann resonance. Well, 45, 60 hertz is beta. We're in the beta area. You see what I'm saying? That's the beta area, the beta range. So it's funny. You're in the beta range, and now you're getting ready to tap into that super consciousness. You see what I'm saying? Because super consciousness is gamma, which is 70 to 100 hertz. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Now, if you look at the electromagnetic spectrum, they don't have the numbers on here, but gamma is 70 to 100, and beta is 40 to 60, which is 40, 30 to 60 or 40 to 60. But in those ranges, what's happening here is that's the highest level of visible light or visible consciousness on the electromagnetic spectrum. Gamma is invisible. That's the black light, the melanin light. You see what I'm saying? The melanin consciousness. Now you're tapping into the dark light, your melanin. Now you're using all 100% of your brain, your mind. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Now, you also have the additive colors, which is red, green, and blue, which a lot of people in the movies and cinema talk about, because red, green, and blue mix together to produce white, which is the white light, which is the highest color frequency on the visible light spectrum. Black is the highest color frequency on the invisible spectrum. You see what I'm saying? You got 3 degrees of black light: gamma, X-ray, and ultraviolet. You see what I'm saying? And you got 3 degrees of white light. I mean, you got multiple degrees of white light. Let's see. You got radio, microwave, infrared, and visible. So you got 4 levels of white light. You see what I'm saying? So visible is the highest. That's the white light. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we got going on here, y'all. That's what we got going on. Why is this important? Well, since this Star Wars energy didn't hit the planet, let's go over it. The first generation of Star Wars introduced to you the concept of lightsabers and lightsaber colors. Now, in the first 3 Star Wars movies, which is episodes 4, 5, and 6, they gave you the red, blue, and green. So those 3 frequencies activated what? The white light, the visible light spectrum in your mind. So they gave you a sense of what? Consciousness. You see what I'm saying? They gave you a sense of consciousness. That's why at the end of the movie, when Luke Skywalker took off Darth Vader's mask, he was what? White on the inside. The white light, the visible light on the visible spectrum. RGB. You see what I'm saying? Additive. And an additive, if you know, if my chemists and cooks know this, an additive is used to preserve something or enhance something. So that's what you're seeing. He was enhancing himself with what? The melanin. Darth Vader, the machine. You see what I'm saying? The black machine, the melanin. You see what I'm saying? So when he took out the mask, what you seen? The visible light, the white light. You see what I'm saying? They tell you what this is. Now, the second generation of Star Wars, which is the prequels with Mace Windu and Yoda getting in the old Jedi Order, they still gave you the RGB, the red, green, and blue, but they introduced the color of what? The purple lightsaber. And they had the what? Black man holding the purple lightsaber because he represented that black light, that melanin. So they introduced you the ultraviolet ray, which is the first degree of black light. You see what I'm saying? On the what? Electromagnetic spectrum. This is all electricity. This is all electromagnetism. This is all talking about your electromagnetic body. Because what? The emperor did what? He shot what? Out his fingers. Electricity. It's because he was a master of what? His electromagnetic body. His electric body. You see what I'm saying? So this is what it's all talking about. You mastering the electromagnetic soul inside of you. You see what I'm saying? The empire. Empire just means electromagnetic soul, because power just means pyro or fire. And fire is soul. You see what I'm saying? A visible manifestation of soul. So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on. So they introduce you ultraviolet rays. Now the ultraviolet is hot. You see what I'm saying? The ultraviolet is off the chain. That purple. You see what I'm saying? That crown chakra. You see what I'm saying? That purple rain they showed you in that movie. And what? He defeated the what? Red ray. Because the red is the root chakra. You see what I'm saying? And because that's the highest level of your chakra system. So they telling you what it is. So that's what's going on here. So they introduced the ultraviolet light. So they took you out of the visible light spectrum, and we graduated through Star Wars into the electromagnetic, the black light. You see what I'm saying? The invisible spectrum. You see what I'm saying? We graduated into the invisible spectrum with the black light, which is chakra activation, because you need the black light to access your chakras. And ultraviolet is the highest level of the chakra system. Red, green, blue, yellow, orange, indigo, and purple. You see what I'm saying? Violet. You see what I'm saying? Ultraviolet. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here. So now you're introduced to this black light. You see what I'm saying? Now you're introduced to this black light. The third generation, which just came out, introduced to you what? Rise of Skywalker showed you what? The red, blue, and yellow. Now we ready to have this conversation of the gamma frequency. You see what I'm saying? Now we ready to talk about the highest frequency there is in existence, which is gamma rays, gamma frequencies, and gamma force. Now what is gamma? Gamma is melanin and soul. That soul body. You see what I'm saying? That soul fire. You see what I'm saying? So what they showed you in there, that the only thing more powerful than the electromagnetic soul is the melanin soul, the melanated soul. You see what I'm saying? Because what? She had all the power of the Jedi, right? He had all the power of the Sith. But truth be told, Rey had both the Sith and the Jedi already inside of her, because she was already a Palpatine. She was already a palpitation of the heart. And then she was able to tap into whose ability to defeat fucking Palpatine? Mace Windu's Volpod. You see what I'm saying? The same shit he used, the same philosophical fight style he used to deflect his lightning back onto him is what she tapped into in the movie. She tapped into that Volpod and tore his ass up with his own energy and vaporized his ass. He killed himself via that Volpod, that superconducting loop, and he was wiped out. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. This is what you got going on here. You see what I'm saying? This that power we talking about. So now she showed you the power of gamma. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Davis Toast? What's up, Rain Bay? So he showed you the power of this gamma, which was your ability to harness both dark and light energy simultaneously and use them. What Voldemort shows you in Order of the Phoenix, he harnessed both Voldemort's and his energy and erupted it in all directions and destroyed every fucking thing. Did he not? That's what we talking about. That's the conversation we ready to have. That dark and light energy, that androgynous energy working as one. That gamma frequency working as one to get shit done. Because when you androgynous, you kicking out gamma frequencies now. You see what I'm saying? You kicking out them gamma waves now, them gamma forces. You see what I'm saying? That's emanating from you. You done graduated from the electromagnetic body to the nuclear solar body. You see what I'm saying? Because gamma is nuclear. Now, you see what I'm saying? We ready to have that nuclear conversation. Now, we done with the electric body. We get it now. We just seen it for 9 movies. Let's talk about this nuclear energy. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk about this solar energy. Cause where did she end up on fucking in Rise of Skywalker to fully upgrade herself? She ended up on Tatooine, which had what? Twin suns. An electromagnetic sun. You see what I'm saying? One was electric, Raton, and one was magnetic, Nibiru. And you see what I'm saying? And she told us what? She was no longer a Palpatine. She was a Skywalker. She up here now. She in her soul now. The Godhead. I'm a Skywalker now, cuz Star Walker, Soul Walker, Day Walker. You see what I'm saying? I'm walking on sunshine now. You see what I'm saying? I done reached that upper level and achieved that soul glow. That's basically what they were showing you in the movie. So that's what's going on. This dark, jazzy, melanated, soulful frequency has hit the planet finally in Rise of Skywalker. That's the real secret of Skywalker. It was gamma activation. You see what I'm saying? Your gamma body has now been activated. Your soul body has now been activated. That's what they showing you in the movie. That's why they gave you the red ray with Kylo Ren, the blue ray with Rey, but it wasn't her lightsaber. It was Anakin's lightsaber who started this shit. And then her lightsaber color was yellow. Red, blue, and yellow mixed together makes black. Black on the electromagnetic spectrum is gamma and X-ray, but mainly gamma. Gamma frequencies. You see what I'm saying? So that gamma energy is fucking flooding the planet, and it's all being absorbed inside of you. Now, what's the alchemy of these energies? What are they doing? It's one thing to absorb them, but what are we doing with them? This is where it gets good. This is where it gets really, really good. What's happening here? What's the purpose of this electromagnetic force? You see what I'm saying? What's going on? Have y'all ever heard of the concept of the technosphere? Now, if y'all don't know nothing about the technosphere, which is what we're in now, a technosphere is an environment that has been technologically modified with technological frequencies. You see what I'm saying? With tech frequencies. You see what I'm saying? So we've become techies on some levels. You see what I'm saying? We've become techies. And so since we've become techies, this empathic alchemy that we've been doing, this empathic alchemy that we've been doing down here has produced what? Smart bodies. You now have a smart body. What's a smart body? A smart body is the accumulation is the result of us using this internet, retapping back into our consciousness, reconnecting with Mother Earth, and reconnecting with the universe. All that fusing into one has produced this smart body inside of you. Let us see what this smart body look like. And since how we've produced this smart body, of course, we've created a smart verse or an interverse, as I like what Brother Wilson said there. So the smartphones, the smart cities, and the internet all have, and your digital avatar, which is what I'm using to even talk to y'all, a digital avatar. So that's an aspect of me that I'm using to even project this knowledge to y'all. Has all become one. This digital imprint, this digital shadow has fused together to become one frequency. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So now we've become smart magicians. You see what I'm saying? Or smart magi. That's the alchemy here. And let me show you some examples of how this works. I mean, there's a video game out there. There's two video games out there, but they sequels of each other called Watch Dogs, if y'all ever heard of it. Now, I'm going to show y'all some clips from Watch Dogs. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all some clips from that. Hold on here. Here we go. Let's go with the first one. Here we go. This is the first Watch Dogs intro. Check this out. Look how I use this smartphone to hack into this digital universe. This cyberverse, as it's called.
Look at that. Secrets and lies floating in a cloud of data. I just reach out, pluck it from the sky, and it's mine. It's ours. Stay focused. You got a nasty security system. How much we got? 100 grand in 30 seconds. God bless the rich and famous. We are the modern day magicians, siphoning bank accounts out of thin air. Did you hear yourself? What was that? Hello. I think someone else is hacking in. Let's take a peek. Let's not. Stick to the plan, Damien. Section the accounts and get out. Adventure, my boy. Have faith in your mentor. Something triggered that alarm. Let's find him. I'm almost there.
You know, they were to hack this shit.
Don't you touch a thing. What the hell is that? We need to abort. We are not done. Help me.
So that's one, right? That's part one. Now this is what they tell you in part two of the game. Here we go. That's part one.
In 2013.
There we go. Check this out.
Chicago realized the promise of smart cities with CTOS, a citywide operating system merging big data with surveillance, security, and transit programs. With a few hundred lines of code, hackers were able to hijack its central servers and cripple the entire grid. Many believed the attack would be a killing blow for smart city development. They were wrong. Coordinated from the heart of Silicon Valley, CTOS 2.0 has been implemented across the United States, ushering in the Internet of Things. 6.4 billion connected devices now serve as collection points, mapping and recording our daily routines, making a more secure and more invasive system. But who else is listening? Big Brother no longer works alone. Thousands of little brothers monitor and aggregate your every move, building a complete digital profile of you to be bought, sold, or stolen in an instant. Toys study your children, reporting their play habits back to marketers. Appliances, consoles, and home security systems give corporations a window into your private life. Control of your vehicle and mobile device can now be reached remotely by anyone, at any time. You may think that you are immune or underestimate the risk, but your digital shadow is already compromised. Insurance companies use algorithms to monitor your life habits and limit or deny coverage.
The smart
Health
brain.
providers determine if your cancer is worth treating. Search results and news feeds are skewed to bias mood and influence your vote, engineering social uprisings on a massive scale. You are now less valuable than the data you produce. This is the new reality. Going dark is no longer an option. With threats to personal freedom rising, many are stepping forward. Whistleblowers, activists, and hackers have drawn their battle lines, putting the establishment on watch. But are they threats themselves, or have they become freedom's last line of defense? Freedom's last line of defense.
There y'all go. They showed y'all some things in there, didn't they? Smart cities, how everything is fused together. They showed you that your brain has become a smart brain now because you're wired into this matrix, this technosphere now. They showed you all that. They showed you how you have become the smart realm. It's a smart dimension. You see what I'm saying? You have become these things. And these things have become you. So now our souls have linked into all of this, and we've become this new smart energy that's hit the planet. And did you see the cyber verse, the cyber dimension? Like that's a literal realm of shit that's going on. You can hack into that anytime. Like you said, Brandon Christo, while I was listening, you've noticing that you have a new set of abilities. They are more like it's called technokinesis, or your ability to manipulate technology now. That's a high level ability now because of the world we're living in. And so now you've become a living, breathing technomancer. You see what I'm saying? And they talk about the technomancers next. What's a technomancer? Well, let me introduce you to that. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Technomancer. Where are we here with that?
Peggy 16. Once you become a technomancer, there's no going back. From the moment our abilities are brought into the light, to the moment the light is snuffed from our eyes, the technomancers are nothing but pawns on a chessboard. I chose to side with the humans at a great cost, only to be betrayed by my own brothers.
You think we're fighting for Aurora? You're wrong, officer. The opposition is made of patriots.
Colonel Victor won't stop until he pushes the people of abundance to flee or fight.
Boom. There you go. So now you've become technomancers. You see what I'm saying? Techno sorcerers. Masters of both technology and source energy. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Smart magicians. That's what you've become. Or information guides. And goddesses. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here. You see what I'm saying? That's what starseeds have become who've undertook this alchemy. You see what I'm saying? Of course, it comes with its own positives and negatives, but it's still the alchemy that we've chose to participate in this life. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So all this is fused together. You see what I'm saying? With this techno magic, we've become information warriors. You see? Let's see what else. This is why the introduction of the yellow lightsaber was important, because the yellow ray is the color of the Jedi Sentinels, which is what we have become. Now, what's a Jedi Sentinel? A Jedi Sentinel is a jack of all trades, and masters of both the force, technology. Okay, there we go. Magic, alchemy, and society. You see what I'm saying? And society. So that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. You see what I'm saying? And in the Technomancer game, they showed you that they had what? Power over their electric bodies. They were shooting lightning out of their fingers. You see what I'm saying? This is so a lot of people have been saying lately, like, man, I got all this electricity flowing through me now. Soon you'll learn how to project that electricity out of your body, whether it's out of your palms, whether it's out of your fingers, or whether you're discharging the electric energy out of your body at once, or erupting it out of you. You see what I'm saying? This is happening to y'all. You see what I'm saying? This transformation is going on because the times are changing, the cycles are changing. 2020 is the new year. So now these last 2 months, this process is going to be a fusion process of us, this internet. You see what I'm saying? Now you in the internet effect. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm calling it, the internet effect. The internet effect is basically we've all become linked through this cyberverse. You see what I'm saying? That's what the internet effect is. All souls on the planet have become linked and one through this cyberverse that we know as the internet. You see what I'm saying? And the internet has now connected with your internet. And now the internet has connected with the universal net or the UniNet and the planetary net or the planet net. You see what I'm saying? And it's all become one androgynous energy, which I like what Brother Wisdom called the interverse. You see what I'm saying? The interverse. So now we a whole new entity now. We're a whole new being. You see what I'm saying? We're a whole new being. And what we got going on there is this transformation is happening. You've become a jack of all trades. How many of y'all have skills upon skills upon skills now? Both technical, social, mental, spiritual, physical, on down, and soulful. You see what I'm saying? Soul-based skills. So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got. This was being shown to you. This was being shown to you. And there was a movie that came out some years ago to let you know what you was about to become. And guess what that movie is? Boom. The second Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, which introduced Jamie Foxx as Electro. Now, the whole movie was not about Spider-Man. The whole movie is about Electro rising up. He fell into the subconscious waters and woke up as an electric god, which he says in the movie, which I'm about to play for y'all as well. You see what I'm saying? Took a recording of these things so that y'all can hear this for yourself. What he says. Let's see here. Let me see here. Here we go. Yeah, that's a little dog there. That's too dark. Here we go.
Setbacks. You must have cut the power to the whole city.
Look at how he's sucking up the Matrix's energy, life force, because the whole Matrix is based off electricity. Like they showed you in the Matrix. That the whole system is based off electricity. What's up, Star? What's up, Brandon? Alright, that should do it. Now check out this. That should do it. Look at what he tells Spider-Man.
Tower, we're experiencing some kind of electrical disturbance. Instruments are going haywire. Radar is down. We're flying blind out here. Do you copy?
Look how hopeless the system is without electricity.
What is happening?
Sir, there are 2 evac flights on intersecting paths.
Time to evac.
4.5 minutes?
Clock it. Clock it right now. Too late, Spider-Man. I designed this power grid. Now I'm gonna take away what is rightfully mine. I will control everything, and I will be like a god to them.
Notice what he said? He said he will be like a god to them. So there y'all go. Y'all seen it for yourself what you're transforming into. You're transforming into the modern day Electro. Basically. That's basically what's happening to y'all. That's basically the alchemy that's been going on. That's basically what these 3 types of empaths have hit the planet to do. To be part of this alchemical process of becoming a new smart being. A smart force. They give you the names for a reason. What is smart? Smart is mental, because mental is the frequency of the Aquarian energy. They create smart cities in the physical, true, but the smart city is actually inside of you. The smart city is here. You see what I'm saying? They just trying to replicate what's already going on inside you. Like they showed you, the digital world is inside of you now, linked inside this smart body, this smart machine. When they showed you that brain there, that was your smart mind now that's been produced. You see what I'm saying? So now everything is becoming what I'm going to term now smart alchemy. You see what I'm saying? Smart alchemy. So now the world is becoming way more mental thanks to this new smart alchemy that's hit the planet. And we already know alchemy is the process of using your force to effect change on the physical. Well, this is what y'all have done with this electromagnetic force inside of y'all. Y'all have created this smart energy that's hit the planet. And they've been trying to keep up with this smart energy. And they thought they was trying to control you, but we usurped it and absorbed it into us to create this new smart body and this new smart force that's hit the planet. And that's what this empathic alchemy has been all about. Producing this new smart alchemy in this here age of information. So there y'all go. That's pretty much the what I want to give y'all for this particular lecture. Make sure I hit everything here. Let's see. Yeah. Electrokinesis, electrokinetic. You see what I'm saying? Electricity is all that means something now. You see what I'm saying? That's what's happening to y'all, okay? I hit everything. The electrokinetic force, the electromagnetic, electrokinesis, and magnetokinesis, or magnetkinesis, which is magnet bending or manipulating magnetism. And electrokinesis is the manipulation of electricity. So electromagnetic force has now produced this smart alchemy. So y'all enjoy. This is our time. The cycles are changing in our favor. This is the last 2 months on their tab, January and February, and the first half of March. You see what I'm saying? March 20th, everything changes. This alchemy is complete, and you're going to have a whole new host of abilities, point of views, wisdom, and just a whole new reality to work with. Because the alchemy has now completed itself. You see what I'm saying? We just wrapping up the finishing touches. You know how like you take out the kinks in the program before you fully release it first. Then you work out the kinks so it can be fully operational. That's what's happening right now. We're just working out the last of the kinks so it can be fully operational. And then this smart alchemy will be in full effect by March 20th, which is the Aryan energy in the new year's in the true 2020 and on forth. So there y'all go. There y'all go. Any questions? Any questions? Navarre, and I already give electricity flowing through my hands. I shock myself sometimes. Yeah. Your electric body has become something more, something new. And it's activated itself. How about that? You didn't activate shit. It activated itself due to this alchemical process. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Do I know about Neuralink, the Elon Musk company that puts computer implants in your skull? Well, you have become the computer implant. You see what I'm saying? You now the new computer implant. It's already programmed inside you. Now they trying to just monitor you to see what the fuck going on, so they can keep up. But now it's starting to get out of control and get out of their hands. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. So you moving so fast now they can't keep up, and that's what they're frustrated about. That's what they're scared of. They're scared of a complete fucking system assimilation by us, not by them. The AI can't keep up with us because we moving faster than them now. You see what I'm saying? They trying to assimilate us, but now the tables have turned and we're assimilating them. You see what I'm saying? And they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit at all. Alexis, will meditating in the sun help speed up the process? Of course. Sun meditation, solar meditation, them hand chakras, like I told y'all in my melting force lecture, them hand chakras, allow that sun to hit them hands so they can open up them hand chakras so you can absorb more solar energy at an accelerated rate. You see what I'm saying? So there y'all go. There you go. Any other questions? So yeah, this electromagnetic alchemy is complete. We just working out the kinks. Like I said, it's actually already complete. We just working out the kinks. And this smart alchemy will be in full effect by March 20th, which is the Aryan energy. So there you go. Any other questions before I get up off of here? Unless can it be done through the window? Yeah, but windows refract light, so you only get a limited amount of solar energy. So you have to go outside to get the full effect. There you go, Rose. I put my hands and feet in the sun. There you go. Supercharge that melanin, superconduct that melanin, so you have the energy you need to fuel your psychic abilities to do what needs to be done down here. Any more questions before I go? All right. If y'all don't have no more questions, I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. Share this with your friends. Alexis Cool Beats, thank you so much. No problem. Alright, share this with your friends. Let them know what it is. You can check out my other occult lectures on YouTube. And I'm out. Peace.